Awesome. There it is. Hi, everyone. I wanted to say hello. My name is Josh Zimmerman. I am the Learning and Development Manager here at GitLab. I am really honored to be joined here with Sid Sijbrandij, our CEO, to ask him some targeted questions about the Manager Challenge and really just training managers overall at GitLab. So Sid, thank you so much for joining us here today. I would love it
Thanks
if
for organizing, Josh.
Yeah, appreciate it. I would love it if you could just tell us a little bit around maybe the importance of training managers at GitLab and how that helps us achieve results.
Yeah, I think middle management is the biggest lever in any company. So making sure that our managers are well trained, including all the managers who manage individual contributors, is super important. I think it helps to align everyone, it helps prevent conflict, and it helps to attract and retain talented people. So I think management training is one of the most important things we can do, and I certainly are very excited about contributing to it.
Awesome, that's great. Thanks, Sid. And I mean, what would you say are some of the key attributes of managers at GitLab?
I think I'll defer to our values. They make sure that we have a diversity of people at GitLab, that people feel included and that they belong here. I think that they help with iteration. They help people to scope down what they're going to do and help to unblock them to deliver it faster. They look at results, they look at output, they continually strive to increase efficiency. They make sure that there's collaboration, both within the team, but also with the broader part of the organization. We're functionally organized, so collaborating across different functions is very important for our success. I'm not sure if I hit every single credit value, but I think I've come close. I see that we still have iteration left. If I look at my background, this ninja thing is iteration, transparency. And transparency-wise, I think the management has a lead role in making sure that we produce artifacts like this video, but also update the handbook and promote what GitLab stands for across the internet.
Yeah, no, that's great. I really feel like middle managers in particular are really the role models for living our values throughout the organization. If I'm working for a manager who's living our values to our core, like I'm gonna replicate that in my day-to-day work. So
for sure,
really important. And can you share maybe why GitLab is investing in training our middle managers, like in programs like the Manager Challenge and other initiatives that we're launching? Like, why are we doing this, I guess?
Yeah, because we just talked about how important it is that the managers do it, and we invest in training because we don't assume that everyone knows all these things. People might be new to management, but also, even if you've done management before, GitLab is pretty distinct from some other companies. So there's some things you have to learn that are specific to GitLab.
For sure. I know for me, just like looking back, coming to GitLab, there were some things that were a lot of things that were very different, especially from a manager perspective. And I think, being a manager, one, which every team member has an ability or a responsibility to, is really important. And I think managers play a really critical role in enabling their people to be really good at being a manager of one. I don't know if you have any thoughts around that or anything. I'm curious.
Yeah, I agree. Look, the toughest thing is to manage yourself. And I think in that sense, we all have a responsibility. And at GitLab, recently someone asked me, give me a deadline, and it was outside of GitLab, and I was like, I don't know, like it's not urgent, but it needs to be done. It can be done tomorrow, it can be done in a month, but I'm not going to give you a deadline. And I think we've gotten really good at GitLab of leaving that agency to the report, and I think that's a really good thing, and it really empowers people.
Definitely. Cool. Well, last question for you. We'll keep this interview pretty short. If there's anything else you would like to share for managers, leading teams at GitLab, just for the future, or just anything to be mindful of as GitLab continues to grow and we move into FY21.
Yeah. I think there's a couple of things. Maybe it's better in a